Yo, what's going on, everybody? Voice coming at you with another live stream, of course. And you know what time it is. Without further ado, it's gaming time, so let's get to it. But first, let me unmute as I have two guest commentators. Okay, I am now unmuted. You guys there? Yash?
Maybe.
Yes, I'm here. Yeah, we're here.
Yes. We're now live. But unfortunately, I don't think anyone got a notification because guess what happened? When I basically went to do the changes, I saved the changes and everything, but when I went live, it glitched and still went to unlisted. So I had to basically switch it to like being from unlisted to public. And when I did that, the freaking thing didn't give anyone notifications whatsoever. So probably no one's going to even know that I'm live right now. Hey,
well,
Cyber
me
Goddess.
And this person.
Welcome to the stream. How's it going?
Hi,
Maybe slowly over time people will see in their thing, but I don't think anyone got a notification. Hey, how's it going?
Okay.
Welcome to the stream, Meg. Hopefully work is going well. Let me go ahead and get something started. I was thinking about
Hope y'all are having a great night / day / afternoon.
I actually still have that folder that because I think when I was giving you the emulator, I just called the folder pussy. Yeah, and I still see it there. What? A guy came in with no pants? Oh God.
Oh my God.
I feel sorry for your eyes. That's all I gotta say.
Did he at least have a nice
terrible.
crack?
Stop.
A murder.
Just making the light out of a dark situation.
Stop it. Don't open that door. Wait,
Open
let me
that
turn the
door.
emulator down. It was like way too high.
I'm just gonna go to the bathroom, take a quick piss. Be right back.
Alright. Oh no. I'm so used to like new games that I'm just trying to hit circle to go back instead of triangle. I haven't played like Spyro the Dragon in such a long time. Like classic PS1 Spyro the Dragon. Have not touched it in ages.
Remake.
How do you like the remake? Is it fun?
Dragon's Age. We now have 12,000.
I wouldn't know because the only game I ever played it in is Spyro 1, and I don't like the other two Spyro games, so I don't touch them ever.
Now I understand he's
Number 3 is glitchy.
turn gems into
Yeah, and number
Number
3,
two
from
is
what I saw,
weird.
was surprisingly glitchy.
And number 1 is not that bad.
He has been contained in a remote world and is no threat.
No threat!
No threat! Besides,
Same game. New
Ugly that does it!
design. Yeah.
Looks like I've got some things to do.
Yeah, we kind of all noticed that. It is what it is. Unfortunately, I don't think this live stream's gonna do very well because it didn't get any notifications. Wah. Because I got a glitch where it put me on unlisted because the last live stream that I had, I set to unlisted before it was fully rendered. So it counted as the information from the last live stream and it screwed it up. I hate it. But hopefully that'll change as I play, and then more people might show up.
I was notification.
You said you was notified?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
question
it
itself
was on
notified.
unlisted. Maybe when I took it off of unlisted, the notification kicked off. Okay, good. Good, okay. That took a huge pain off my shoulders.
But too. That's the reason I came in too as well.
I thought nobody got the notification. I was like, fuck, man, I fucked it up again. Oh no. Help me, Lord, help me.
I'm taking a break over.
Alright,
Big.
work hard. get that dragon after I start getting all this treasure and stuff.
I got the also.
Looks like I
notification.
got some things to do.
I have not
I
done
got some
Spyro's
raping
voices.
to do.
I haven't done Spyro voices in ages. I used to get crazy with it in the parodies and stuff. Oh, you were also notified? Okay, good, Cyber
Yeah.
Guys. I am happy to hear that. I am relieved. So if people don't show up, it just basically means that I suck. I'm just kidding. No, it just probably means that I did it too late or something. I don't mind.
Hey, yo.
Yo, Yoshi, Budgie.
Your chat counter is glitched, though.
Hmm?
Glitched? How so?
How so?
What does it say? I can't see it, so I don't know.
I don't see it either. That's the problem.
What? Is it not displaying at all? Like there's no one in at all?
5 people are watching currently.
There's
That's
5
what I
people
said.
watching.
Yeah, I know, but Cyber Goddess said that like it's glitched for her. I wonder how. Like, you know. It was funny. Venomous actually got a glitch where the live stream said 2 days ago instead of 2 hours.
Oh yeah, I saw them get what?
Like, YouTube, fix your garbage website, please.
I feel that the Asian children who are being forced to work on the site's code are not being whipped hard enough.
You know, when I see like Susan W just walking in there, I just picture her with like a really giant nose and lipstick, with her like head pointed all the way up in the air, with the big nose pointing up, with the hand on the hip and the purse on the other side with the suit.
That's
And she
weird.
just, as she walks in, she's cartoonishly
Thinking you're just
swings her
glitching.
hips. Huh? What do you mean? Oh,
No, look what she
you mean
said.
her? Yeah, it
Yeah.
is.
I also imagine her like with the tahiyya and one of those gold stars on her chest, and with the Torah on the other side of the hand,
What?
and pretty
Oh,
much she
in the
just
barrel.
starts singing Jewish gibberish.
Jewish?
She's like, the W should stand for win, but that's not my website.
I'm pretty sure the first thing she thinks
I'm
when she
going
wakes up
to
in the
be
morning
hyper.
is,
Yo, what's up, Cherry? Welcome to the stream, man. We doing some classic stuff right now with the old school PS1 Spyro the Dragon. How's it going, bruh? How's your night?
today?
Oh, it barely came the comment. Barely noticed it.
Yeah, Chariot. What's crackalacking?
Oh, I can't see. Okay, yeah, I need that. I need to change the camera. Oh, fuck. There we go. What's going out there in LA? Freaking Knicks lost. Oh man, yeah. Not much, man. It's been kind of foggy lately, but that's really it. Foggy as shit.
Yeah, foggy over here
Other
too.
than that, nothing really. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna go there yet.
There are a lot of cats roaming around the neighborhood.
It's like the fucking cats are just the alley. It's funny when you say alley cats.
Yeah, that is the code word for cats.
Alley cats.
He's scared.
Okay, we got 100 out of 100 of this shit for no reason, because it's not like I'm completing the whole thing any damn way. I just like to get all the freaking jewels
Money.
for some reason. I like to get all the treasure.
Yeah, treasure better. Because that's true for me. My city has been hyper in hell.
You gotta live stream some
Law.
Legend of Spyro, Victor.
You're hyped as hell, Sandra. Not hyper as hell.
Oh, hype. Sorry.
You gotta live stream some Legend of Spyro.
I've actually done that once.
I mean, they are cool games in their own right.
Yeah, it was fun. I stopped at like the flight stage last time I did though, and because I got a whole fuck ton of new games at the time, I just didn't go back to it because all those new games were just. It's weird. Like I wasn't into PC gaming at the time, but then when I started trying out PC gaming stuff, it just consumed me, and I never went back to like really play emulation after that. I still play emulated games from time to time, but
I know what you mean.
at the time, upon discovering how fun it could be, once I got my new graphics card, I just went
Anyways,
nuts.
it's 2 o'clock a.m. I gotta go to sleep now. Okay, bye.
Oh, okay.
Bye.
Thanks for stopping by.
By Scythe, yeah.
Bye.
I'll just-
He's gonna call her Spyro for
I
fun.
miss you. Well,
I'm gonna call her Jeffrey. Or call them
Oh, well.
Jeffrey.
but why? Just call her, whatever that is. How do you say it? Suffixia? Suffixia?
Scythe.
I don't want to say
Suffixia.
sphinxia. That would be like disrespectful.
I'm gonna call her Cyber though.
Cyber
That's a
goddess.
silent-
Just call her cyber goddess, I guess.
Just call her Cyber Goddess.
I just imagine her waking up with the cyberpunk music playing in the background.
I love the battle music in Cyberpunk.
Me too. I have cyberpunk and I played it and finished it like once or twice. The game is fun, but you gotta have a certain PC to run it. And
Yeah, I know.
play-
Justin has it, and he has a really good PC, and he was running the game with that.
Watch the dragon.
Jorge also played it.
It's
He
cold.
had a decent
PS4,
PC at the time, but he couldn't
I
play
never-
it at the highest
I never
settings.
updated at all.
But I highly recommend that nobody plays on the highest settings anyway. Always play on high or medium. Never play on ultra. That is a graphics card killer.
I play on low.
I can't
Yeah, it does.
exaggerate that enough. I don't care how strong you think your PC is. Doing that will massively drain the lifespan of your graphics card.
I played on low, so because
Yeah.
I want
Same
max
here.
FPS,
Same here.
but it was still a pain.
I play
It was
on
still
high, but
much.
I never play on ultra. And usually when I'm playing is high, you know, I keep it on 30 FPS instead of 60 because 60 mostly drains your CPU. Does that make sense?
I'm kind of hoping for a low spec mod for making the game more stable. That's what I love. I've seen like all of these low preset mods for it, but you gotta go change it manually on the ini file. And I tried making it, but it doesn't work because they're outdated videos and there's no updated video regarding the issue. So it's kind of a problem for me because I only got.
I think I smell a barbecue.
Yeah.
I think I smell some pussy.
Oh my god.
some brown
I think I
pussy.
smell some Nork pussy.
Last
about
minute,
this?
the Lord pussy.
I'm
I'm
going
ready.
after
I'm ready to
Enemies
get
in
some
Spyro sound
fucking-
so funny when they get killed. They're like, oh, ah.
Oh,
that's it.
One thing I gotta give Reignited Trilogy credit for is they got
The Gem
best.
Finder?
No, they got the best Spyro actor according to the fans.
According to the fans, Tom Kenny is the best Spyro. All I hear is SpongeBob, 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 SpongeBob flying out of its mouth.
Spyro, my
To me, I
friend.
like Elijah Wood, so more of an Elijah
For
Wood
me,
fan.
Like Elijah
it's
Wood.
Carlos Alazraki and Elijah Wood. You can't get better than those two.
Which one's that? Hey Venomous, we're live.
Hey
streaming.
Venomous, we're live streaming.
Well, he already knows since we're down here.
Hello.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Hey,
Hello?
you're gonna be gay about this.
Hello?
You can't play. Remember that?
What? Hello?
No, it's a drawn together joke.
What? You
Wait,
can hear
can
us?
you hear us?
No, I can hear you guys. I was
Oh.
going to say, what was going on?
No, you
We're
don't
live
remember that
streaming.
shit, Yash? From
I
Drawn
remember.
Together? When they're at the pool
How's
table
that?
and they're playing spin the bottle with each other, and then Wildor's all excited. He's like, "Wee, it's my turn, wee!" And it's like, "Hey, if you're gonna be gay about this, you can't play."
That might be an
God.
episode.
It's gay. It's like you're spinning the bottle and kissing dudes. Fucking stupid.
the key word is
I'm going to miss that episode. Damn.
It's from I think it's from like the
So much
It's
contradictory.
in season 1.
it's late season 1, so yeah, you didn't watch it. Also, going back to what you were saying about you.
So I saw Eternals today.
No.
Wait. Yash was speaking. I'm sorry. What were you saying, Yash?
Go ahead.
I was saying that I was going to say, like, when you said you dropped the Legend of Spyro games, like the first one, I assume. I was going to say you didn't miss much. Like, after the flight stage, it was just going to be some more fighting.
I've played
more
through the
breath.
game before. I'm just saying, in the live stream, I dropped it.
Oh, fuck.
Because I didn't continue playing it once I freaking discovered not emulation, but PC gaming.
PC game.
Yeah, once my new graphics card came in, I'm just like, fuck emulation.
I mean, teach their own. But hey, you're not missing much. I have the whole series, minus the third one. I lost my PS3 copy.
I enjoy Legend of Spyro, I just don't like the second one. And that seems to be like a common thing.
You
with
already got
me.
all the gems.
Yeah, no, you're right to hate the second one.
God of War Spyro.
Yep, I got it. I got it all. I'm just hopping around like a moron while talking.
That's what it is.
Well,
The second Spyro game, the second Legend of Spyro game is considered the worst one because they fucked up the double jump. They've made the combat more of a focus, and it's more tedious because you're just fighting the same thing over and over, which was
Yeah.
the
Stop
same
fucking
issue
with
with the
the wall.
first game. But the only difference is, at least in the first game, the scenario and overall theme of the game kept you, was different enough to keep you engaged.
It's less boring as well. The thing about the second game is it's very boring. There's a lot of empty spaces with no enemies that you just seem to go through. And last but not least, man, like the freaking melee screen wipeout moves are whack in that game because they're no longer there. They're instead replaced with these various breaths, and all they do is just, it's a more powerful form of a move, but it isn't meant to wipe out all enemies on the screen like the first game. So it feels inferior. It's like Eternal Night feels like it should have came first.
yeah.
That's what it feels like. It's a step back. It's like, why?
The third
That's not how I feel with that game. I'm just like, why didn't you
Not only
put
that, but
first?
just from a voiceover perspective, he's doing a good job, but I don't think Billy West really fits Sparks.
that's
shit.
just like-
Yeah.
To me, Billy West was the best out of everyone. David Spade just sounded uninterested while talking.
I think the first one was.
Yeah, I think I have an opposite effect with that because David Spade is a famous comedian in the U.S., so that's the whole point of him sounding like that. That's how he delivers his comedy on stage. Just getting some random voice actor to do it is less special. Even Wayne Brady is a comedian,
Legend?
so yeah, Wayne Brady is a
Hey,
comedian
hey
too.
there.
So when they hired him, it was kind of interesting because it's like, holy shit, they got another comedian. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand that. Also, Geek is here.
Yeah, I see him. Just like
Geek,
focused on
what's
combat
up,
right
Geek?
now. How's it
Yo,
going,
Geek. Geek, man, what's up?
Also, as I was going to say, the thing with Wayne Brady is I feel like he was poorly used because they got Wayne Brady and he's a good. I liked him in How I Met Your Mother and all that, but he was so not underused because the game focused on Cinder and Spyro
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
and Hunter and his colonies. And as a result,
Big enemies like this can only be
Sparks barely talked, which
But a
is
quick flame.
a shame.
Yeah, I could see that.
The gems in Spyro look like candy gummies. What?
They do? I mean, I always thought that it looks like if you bit them, you would just have glass all in your mouth.
To be fair, I can see where he's going. I remember the gems in Enter the Dragonfly also looking a bit edible. They look tasty
Doing alright, man.
because they're colorful and shiny.
Yo, guys. Today I saw Eternals, the movie.
Did you like it?
Yeah,
Actually, not.
that's
I
great,
actually
but let's
didn't
save
like-
that for another time. We're doing game talk now.
Okay, fine. No, I
No,
was
I'm
just
not.
gonna
I'm
say
not
something.
trying to blow it off, but like,
No, I was just gonna say I saw the movie today, and that because that's what I did today. So,
okay. Well, how did you like it?
I didn't. It was kind of boring mostly, but had some funny stuff. But that was it.
All right. I'm sad to hear it wasn't worth the money.
Awesome post-credit scene, though.
Oh, okay.
It's crazy how Coco's hair looked like cheese.
It does. I'm not even gonna front. It actually did look like cheese. It looks like just a whole bunch of bent cheese slices.
Well, there's one more thing for you Crash fans to nibble on. To fantasize and nibble on.
Yeah, good luck with that, y'all.
So, Geek, how you been?
Let's crack a leg and Geek. Hope you're having a fine morning / evening / night.
Okay, we need all dragons to shut the fuck up except Spyro. Okay, thanks.
I just remembered the Spyro parody that you did with the
Grabbing your crotch. Proves how thugging you are. I mean, it proves how gangster you are to a thugging crowd.
To me, my favorite is the fat guy who just said,
Just randomly comes in. What's up, nigga?
oh, you can say it, but I didn't say it because live stream. But
Yeah. I get you.
I mean, that's my favorite. I don't know why. Krillin, something.
Alright.
R3 charge, Android 18.
100 out of 100.
No, here's my question. Well, imagine doing a bet for $10,000 to play. No, $40,000 to play Enter the Dragonfly for 12 hours.
What?
12
Would you take
hours?
the bet?
Enter the Dragonfly for 4 hours?
No, 12 hours.
12 hours of that game? I don't know, man. 12 hours of that shit?
That's
I do that. I can tolerate Enter the Dragonfly. It's not a. I don't.
You can?
Oh
my God.
I mean,
You
I'm
can do
not
that.
gonna front anybody who can, but this is a personal question, so I say no.
Yeah.
That's just for me. I mean, if the money was higher, then yes.
murder.
Somebody said
$1 million.
$4,000 to play that game for 6 hours.
I mean, to me, the game is not. I mean, the game is bad, but it's not the worst thing ever. It's not like.
No,
it's,
there's way worse games out there.
No, it's really that bad. No.
It is bad,
It is
but
bad.
it gets worse than that. I'm sorry.
It's worse than Twinsanity glitches.
It is. It's worse than that. It's worse than 06, but believe it or not, there's still bottom of the barrel games out there. Like, okay, play some Hong Kong 97 for 8 hours and see how you feel.
It's not even that. To me, well, there's a difference between a boring game and a bad game.
Yeah.
A bad game can still keep you engaged. A boring game has nothing of substance.
Yeah,
but it can-
that's what I told you before. Because I feel the same way about games. Like a boring game is worse than a bad one.
But the thing with Enter the Dragonfly, it's an ugly game to look at. Let's be honest.
It is.
But
But not only that, but that game has an unfortunate fate of being both bad and boring. So it's really hard to. It's hard to say. Like I couldn't picture myself. I feel like I'm looking at static on the television. That's already bad because that's how I feel about most of classic Spyro anyway. I feel like these games never hit a fevered pitch, and I'm not trying to piss anyone off by saying that because I still enjoy the first one, but I can't really play it for too long. You know what I mean? Like I have to play classic Spyro in doses, or else I'll fucking fall asleep.
If we had these conversations prior to me trying out the Resident Evil Revelations game, I would have said that I would much rather play Enter the Dragonfly than Revelations 1. But since I play those games with a new perspective, and I tolerate more Revelations 1.
And I still feel like Revelations, the issues that I have with Revelations is boring, but I already told you why it comes off as boring to me. Because if I get stuck in an area or somewhere, I have to deal with a situation that drags too much time, I start getting bored, and that's my issue with the Revelations games. I get bored quick with those games, especially since they kind of feel Last of Us-ish. Well, especially the second one. Like, dude, that shit feels like Golf Club Simulator. I mean, you got Moira and you swinging that fucking crowbar.
That's what The Last of Us 2
You
is.
might as well put a club in her hand. But yeah.
Just like Abby.
Also, Kiefer is saying, I don't know much about Spyro, never played Spyro. But other than that, I don't know anything about Spyro. Games are made for fun to be have. If the game isn't fun, it fail. Lol. I want fun.
Oh, don't worry. Don't worry, Kiefer. There's only like one Spyro fan here, and that's it.
I'm a casual Spyro fan.
Anyway, as I said, there's one Spyro fan, and that's it.
Is that you?
No, that's you.
Well, me too.
No, you're not. You're a SpongeBob fan. Shut the fuck up.
No. First of all, motherfucker, I'm a Sly Cooper fan and SpongeBob fan.
He's a fan.
Wait, why are you throwing two on top of it? It's not like the first one was wrong.
Yeah, but I prefer those.
But I prefer to be both instead of the one I listed.
Well, if I had to pick, if I had to.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
If I had to pick between two titles, I guess probably. Well, SpongeBob's a licensed game, so I would go with Sly Cooper then. Probably.
Okay, in terms of non-licensed characters, your favorite is Sly Cooper, right?
Mm-hmm. I would go with that. Yeah.
Right, and what would you say your favorite franchise is, Sandra? It could be anything. It doesn't have to be a platformer. It can be anything. Mm-hmm. Anything you choose.
Oh, fuck.
Like, what's your favorite games, like, of all time?
Hard to choose.
Maybe she likes Creativerse a lot.
Yeah,
I mean, she does play Creativerse a lot. So.
Yeah, it's Creativerse.
Point is, nobody here prioritizes Spyro over anything. Even if they may like Spyro, their favorite franchise.
But in general,
in
general speaking, though, like in general speaking, like like you know I would pick SpongeBob in general speaking, but without counting licensed games, it's like Cooper for me.
Generally speaking, for me, it's Pac-Man.
Oh my god!
It's always going to be Pac-Man, no matter what.
If I were to pick between the main three Sony platformers of the PS2 era, I would also pick Sly Cooper. I have a soft spot for him more than I do for Jack and Ratchet. But that's just me. But I still like Jack and Ratchet quite a lot. But
Ratchet?
Yeah, Ratchet. I still like the Ratchet and Clank games.
Same here. That's the second one I like.
My favorite game in the franchise is Deadlock, or how Gladiator, because here in Europe it's Gladiator.
Yeah, Ratchet.
Deadlock.
Nice. Ratchet's my second favorite after Sly.
Yes, same.
In
the PS2 thing.
Pac-Man World 2 was so fun. The bosses are so frustrating. I agree with that.
The thing with Jack is like, I like Jack and Daxter. I actually love it, but there's just something about it that doesn't make me like a huge fan of it.
I
don't know.
I can explain simply why I don't really put Jack above those two.
It's also that I'm playing Crash Bandicoot with that game.
To me, not even
that.
It
feels almost a little bit different.
The more I look back at it, Jack 1 was like this, tribute to the platforms of old. It's still a fun game, with a very gorgeous environment, but character models are still kind of shit. But to me, the game was boring. If the game hadn't made the change that it did, it would have, to me, it sounded like it would be like a very boring franchise. So I'm glad they changed. And as a result, Jack 2 is my
let's
favorite.
be honest. The first game is just open world Crash Bandicoot with elves.
That is
yeah.
I mean,
With-
it
with
is.
the-
Everything Crash can do is an ability jack.
Hang on, let y'all talk.
Yeah, but
Sorry,
it's,
go ahead.
but it's not. That doesn't necessarily make it bad, though.
No,
I
it's
think
not bad. I actually enjoyed the first one better than the other two. I'm like the opposite effect when it comes to Jack. Because the other two games kind of became similar to games like Grand Theft Auto, and at the time, I felt that Grand Theft Auto was overrated.
That's
At the
understandable.
time specifically, I don't feel like that now. But back then,
If you think about it, Sly and Jack, when it came to their gameplay, like their gameplay quickly changed because Sly 1 was linear hallway, and Jack was, didn't have what Jack 2 and Jack 3 was,
Jack and Daxter didn't have a personality. In my opinion, it was a very bare bones.
Well, I
game.
mean guns too and stuff like that. That's what I mean. Third person shooter.
now in terms of story, Jack 2 and 3
actually-
kills the first one, but in terms of
If
like
I'm-
fantasy setting, sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say that to me. If you think about it, Jack and Daxter's one abilities are the same as the guns.
Welcome to-
You could shoot projectiles with the yellow eco. You can shoot projectile with the yellow rifle. You can have strength in punches, but in Jack 2 and Jack 3, they changed it to the red gun. My point is, I think they deserve the change because if it weren't for that, the Jack and Daxter games would just be boring and bland platformers.
It would have been it would have been a terrible move if they didn't do that. So it's a move that I understand, but didn't enjoy. That's the thing. It just wasn't for me. It wasn't bad. It just wasn't.
That's why I could care less if that series ever comes back. If it in a
It's
reboot
like
or
the same
whatever.
way with Ratchet and Clank. One of the biggest faults I had with Ratchet and Clank is I was really in love with the way that the world was in the first game and the way the characters acted. About time the second one came along, the personalities of the characters were very much similar to how it was, but Ratchet seemed to have become this more responsible sort of cadet style character, which I felt kind of killed him because the mellow behavior that he had before was kind of like a mellow yet short-tempered. It's hard to describe. Like, he's mellow yet short-tempered. Like, if you get on his nerves, the dude will say some outright evil shit. He's like, yeah, don't fuck with Ratchet. That's what it felt like.
I mean, that is true.
And I enjoyed that because it made him feel human. Even though he's not human, but, like, his emotions and stuff.
To me, it's kind of funny you say that because that reminds me of when that PSP game came around, the Size Matters game. People complained that he returned to the old Ratchet of old.
He
Because-
did, but that's because isn't Size Matters like based after that game, but before the
No. It's
before
made
the
after-
second, or how
No,
was it?
It's after the third one, but the thing is, they wrote him off in a way that he came off just as a douchebag. Like the first thing we see is him destroying Clank's sand castle. We see Ratchet being a dick to Quark because he's being annoying. We see Ratchet being an irresponsible douchebag towards Clank. And he seems like he only learns.
I am back.
Yeah,
He learns his
Welcome
lesson
back.
like half through the game,
Hey, Red Shark.
which
I think his anger was exaggerated in that game, unfortunately, and
Oh yeah, definitely.
that's why
Jack,
people didn't like it. It was similar to the first game, but it wasn't built up the same way. It just made him look like a douche. I died.
Also, what's good, Red Shark? What's crack a lacking, man? Welcome to the live stream.
What's up, man? How's it going?
I feel like out of all of them, I honestly feel like Sly Cooper could definitely
I wish I
work.
could join the chat. Lol.
Says Kiefer.
Kiefer?
Yeah, Kiefer.
Yeah.
Kiefer Kieflum.
Is Kiefer in the server?
Hang on.
I don't know.
Give me a sec.
Give him a link, maybe.
I'll fetch the link. Which, by the way, people in chat, do not forget to join the Discord server. The official
You also watch the Resident Evil 2 parody dub. The link is in the
They've been
description for
enjoying the
those who didn't get
server.
to see it
Oh,
yet.
here.
And also be sure to like and comment on it.
And also
I would
be
highly
sure
appreciate it if you haven't done so yet.
Be sure to subscribe to Voice Parodies
Well done, Spyro. Keep up
OnlyFans,
the good work,
aka
and I
Voice
know you'll
Unleashed.
fulfill your
If you
destiny.
like Resident Evil parodies or Sonic parodies,
Just toast those
or
enemies and collect the treasure.
or
Hentai.
hentai, make sure
Or hentai.
to subscribe
That came
to
out of nowhere.
Ain't that
Voice
amazing?
Make sure to pledge to Voice Parodies OnlyFans.
No, OnlyFans.
Yeah,
OnlyFans.
I don't
will
have
love. You will love Voices Milk Duds ass cheeks on your feed.
You know, one of the like main reasons why I love Sly Cooper 2, Sly Cooper, is that it literally, I feel like what it does than the other games, platformer games like Ratchet and Sly, I feel like what it can really handle more better is that Sly Cooper could definitely handle that darker story, I feel like, unlike Ratchet, I feel like, and it just does such a good job doing it. Like, look at Sly 1, and because of those dark stories, that's what makes the game so good.
I mean, there are fun platformers. In my opinion,
It's like a game where the story is more enjoyable. The story can be more enjoyable than the gameplay itself. Like, I feel like it saves it more. Nothing against the gameplay, but the story is just really awesome. You know.
To me, I just prefer Sly Cooper stories because they are more grounded. Well, as much grounded as a cartoon can be. Whereas Ratchet is like a space adventure, and though stuff is massive,
space
and the
parody.
gameplay is I just prefer how more solid Sly Cooper games are made. You know,
Well, the thing with Ratchet,
there's another thing about Sly Cooper, which, I know I'm not a fan of Sly like that, really. I mean, I don't think it's bad, but I've just never got into it. But if there's anything I do know about Sly Cooper, is the way that it structures its story really feels like it wants you to know everything about the current situation that's going on with the characters and everything. Because if they tell you about a character, they spend a good 3 minutes explaining who's that person, what he used to do, and how it led to the situation that you're doing right now. And I think that's very interesting the way they do it. And they do it in a very comic book style, like S-style.
It's funny you mentioned the comic book cutscenes because that's my favorite thing about the Censors, like Sly 4 game. Like the way they animate the cutscenes. It's about they look so fluid that I love it. Some people don't like it; they prefer the frame by frame type of thing they had going on with the PS2 games. I don't care. I legit love the Censor cutscenes. I love how fluid they are. I love how colorful they are. They are everything that I expect from a Sly cartoon if it ever comes to fruition.
well, the thing with Ratchet is that the time where he did actually, the games were very serious at times for like the future series.
You are.
Like those games had awesome storytelling.
By the
It
way,
was something.
how many people we've got in now? Because I can't see.
On my screen we have 7 on my screen.
Okay.
5 on my screen.
It said 3 when I glanced on my phone, but that shit could just be glitch.
And now it went down to 5.
And now it's 6.
Oh yeah, now it's 6.
What kind of name for a dragon is
With those
Maximos?
ugly vultures standing on my head.
And that's just Clancy Brown trying to act like some sort of
Actually,
surfer.
it's kind of funny you say that because there's actually a Capcom game called Maximus, and it's like a spin-off of the Ghost and Goblins.
Oh, Maximo is what you mean. And yeah, I've played Maximo.
I like it. I played the first time. I
Maximo is
enjoyed
a
it.
really good game. I just hate the save system. But that seems to be a thing with Capcom, huh? They can't do save systems. God damn it, Capcom!
I don't remember the save system. I played.
You have to drop coins that you collect into a well.
So
That's how you
basically,
save your game.
How do you get coins by killing enemies?
Just playing the level and going around and collecting them as you play. It's used as a currency in the game, and you can use it to save your game too.
See, seems easy enough though.
I mean, it
just
does, except sometimes levels don't have enough that is required to save, and as you go through the game, the amount it takes to save the game becomes higher.
Well,
It kind of feels like a dickish move. Like, you want to save your game? Well, fuck you, 500 coins.
Yeah, fuck you.
if you play on an emulator.
Yeah, playing on the
then
emulator is much better, to be honest.
it just solves it. Also, people, do not forget to join the Discord. I posted the link. I expect at least someone to join. We don't have to talk. Hey, you can interact with us. We get around every night to just fuck around.
Fuck around, indeed.
In the butt. I'm
In
just
the butt.
No, not that. No.
Hey,
kidding.
every hole is a goal.
For who?
Also,
You're like, what?
So,
Because the only holes that are goals to me is Jill Valentine. Wait, what?
What?
I was waiting for you to say something about her. Fuck.
you're such a simp.
I love how you just start talking to your cat afterwards.
Wait, no. I said as regard like.
Oh, I thought you were
God.
just like trying to get your cat's attention or something. Like,
I don't know. No. My cat's just sleeping here on my bed. She has like a bunch of jackets on top of her. She's just like all comfortable.
You know, oh Yash, what do you think of the future series that Raptor had?
So much about
Sorry, what?
everything.
No, I was asking, what did you think of the future series Ratchet and Clank had? Like, do you think, like, what do you think about them?
I mean, I like Tools of Destruction. I think it's a fun game, but Crack in Time is a much superior experience. Though the story has kind of taken more of a universal movie approach to it that I kind of noticed. It's not bad, just weak. You can clearly tell that the writers at Insomniac were beginning to change the direction of the character.
yeah, they wanted to feel more like, I would say, like a Pixar sort of feel.
Yeah,
And
it is.
that's
Yeah.
and I also want to talk about. Let me just talk about these two games. I also played the Quest for Booty and Entered the Nexus video games. Quest for Booty is a tech demo for what was to come in Crack in Time. And Entered the Nexus was just disappointing. They wanted to show off a new engine, but the PS3 did not have the hardware for that, so it was like this very, very poor looking game that played terribly in comparison to the games that came before it. And the concept was fun, but again, the hardware was not there, so they couldn't pull off much of the game's system to pull off the cool system that they had in mind. It's something that they had to wait for the PS4 to come around, but they perfected it with the Rift Apart video game, in my opinion. Also, the last thing I want to say about the Future series, which is the thing that I missed the most, it's the music that they had going on with the PS3 games. But that's because the composer passed away after the Size Matters video game, if I'm not mistaken. So
Yeah.
they even had like a statue for him in the Cracking Time or Tools of Destruction, if I'm not mistaken. Which is a shame
He
because
was a really good
York-
composer too.
yeah, the orchestral music is just weak, in my opinion. Not bad.
I wouldn't necessarily call it weak. It's just a different flavor of music. Like, I get what they're doing with it. They're trying to really make it feel like that big ass Disney Pixar adventure with the new music, but it just doesn't kick the same way as the original with that, hi-fi techno beats that you used to get in the original games. And that's the problem. Like, it is for a certain audience. I'm pretty sure there's an audience out there that prefers the way that the new music is, but it comes off as flatter to anyone who's experienced the original Ratchet and Clank games, because their beats are way catchier. Let's be honest with ourselves.
Yeah, that is true, but to me it's more the fact that I can't remember anyone. They're just bland ambience music, if that makes any sense. I can only remember one music, and that's from when you play Crack in Time, and there's like this village that is all destroyed, and you gotta go back to the past to protect the village from getting ransacked by aliens. And then it grows like a vine that transcends all the way to the portal in the future. If you understand what I'm getting at, not sure if you know.
I get you.
But in short, the music that when you go to the past of the village is the one that I like the most. It has like this very harmonic, peaceful flute and orchestra around it, which I highly like. Also, Dee said, ever got a feeling when you played Ratchet and Clank it reminds you of Spyro? Maybe in the level design.
Some ways. I mean, if you count the missions, mission sort of thing, but Ratchet actually shares more in common with Crash Bandicoot than does Spyro, which makes a lot of sense because the inspiration behind the combat was Crash Bandicoot, according to the creator.
Also, Kiefer said before the moral of the story: you'd have a wild imagination to create a good fictional story. Too bad the good storytelling nowadays gets labeled as cringe or too far-fetched. I don't think so. I don't think they do. It's just that I just think the games that those stories are made from are just bland and unimaginative. I mean, if Spyro came out in today's day and age, we know it. If it didn't come out on the PS1, I'm pretty sure people would find it fun.
You know what's weird? You know what's very weird? That well, at least in my perspective and what I see in public, is that Sly Cooper is out of all three of them, Sly Cooper has always sold like the least out of them. But the thing is like people like, and even in public that I've seen, every time I ask them about these games, they know more about Sly than Jack, which is kind of weird in a way if you think about it.
Yeah, but the reason why that is because Sly is more of an underground gem. You see, they didn't promote Sly as heavily as they did Jack and Ratchet. So usually when you got the Sly Cooper games, it was usually because you saw it in magazines or you saw a video on the Game Trailers website or something back in the day. It wasn't really based off of like commercials. They didn't have too many of those for Sly Cooper.
Or you saw the Easter eggs for Sly in the Ratchet games or something like that. In my case, it's just the fact that my cousin just got every game of the main trio. I played Jack 2, and it was the first game that made me break my PS2 controller because of that one specific mission that you have to do in the slums. I love Sly because they're the first trilogy of games that I managed to complete on my PS2. Playing games just made me feel like a space ranger. They're all fun games, good games that I think back of my time with. With fondness. I remember coming back from school because my parents wouldn't allow me to play video games on the weekends. And I enjoyed playing those games for hours and hours on end. I love those games. And I still do. Woo. It's just a shame that I can't really experience the same feeling of, fun that I used to have. That I did back then. I miss that. Playing those games only brings like a small snippet of the things that I used to feel back then. Nowadays I'm just focused with adult stuff. No matter how much I try to relax, I can't shake off the subscriptions that I have to pay at the end of the month. I can't stop thinking about my credit card balance. I can't stop thinking about my education. I can't stop thinking about what I want to do once I finish those things. It's something that
I remember in PlayStation All-Stars that they heavily promoted Sly in All-Stars more than Ratchet and Jack, which is very funny, because when that game was revealed, the only fighters they revealed was only like 5 of them. One of them was Sly, Kratos, Fat Princess. I remember. And they even put Sly in the
adorable princess. Yeah.
Like they put Sly in that reveal trailer, and not even the others.
Kiefer has joined the chat. Let's crack a lackin'.
Hello.
First rule of the live stream crew: do not be a dick. Literally, first rule: don't be a dick.
Second rule: talk or get the fuck out.
Yeah, talk. Don't stay silent.
We're not having enough silence.
Something to say.
Get your microphone.
I'm shy.
He says I'm shy.
We're not
Don't
gonna
be shy.
bite you.
Yeah.
We're not gonna go. No.
Full disclosure: we are weird people, but we're not
Yeah, we're weird
assholes.
people.
Yeah, oh yeah, we are. But
Yeah, I'm not an asshole. I just have an asshole.
Hello? Hello?
Yo.
Oh,
Hello.
yeah. Let's crack a lackin'. Oh,
Yeah, we can hear you.
yeah,
What's going on? I know we're weird people, but Victor's the weirdest, you know.
Oh yeah, Jill.
Jill, what?
Did he say hello?
Exactly my point.
Wait, did you say hello in? Did he say hello or was that you?
No, I heard him.
Oh, it was him.
I heard him too.
Oh. Don't be afraid to talk, Gecko.
Ow.
Unless he's having issues with his microphone, I don't know.
Let me charge my phone so I can use my mic. Okay. Alright. He's gonna charge his phone.
Oh, okay.
So he can use the microphone. Very well.
Fucking vultures.
What about vultures and
Your ass over
vultures?
here.
What vultures?
Sorry.
Whoops. That came out naturally.
So I just found out that the Silent Hill
Hit
games
by one.
were based on movies. And I found out that Silent Hill 3
What?
was based
It was based on Lost. I'm just kidding.
It's kind of funny because I actually played the Lost,
some bird sandwich?
the Lost video game on PS3 and I liked it. I remember it being fun. Short but fun. However, it's very abandoned horror game and very mediocre. But it's fun for what it is. And I never watched the series themselves. You gotta watch it.
Victor, I watched a video of yours back in the day about Sonic Heroes. Do you still have that same opinion? No. The thing is, back then I was playing the PC version of the game, which, yeah, the PC version of Sonic Heroes definitely has a few issues with it. Like, switching from rail to rail is kind of fucked up. And also, when you get hit, those rings fall out of you extremely slow. Like,
Wow.
painful. Those are the two things I will still agree with myself on, but besides that, I think it's great. Back then, I was just, you know, still trying to formulate my opinion on that damn game because I was finally taking it seriously and trying to beat it, and I was having a goddamn hard time with those final stages. The rings were just fucking me up. They just float down. They don't just drop to the ground like other Sonic games.
I'm not an asshole, I have an asshole. Voice Parodies 2021.
No,
Yeah.
it's I'm not an asshole. I have an asshole. There's a difference.
Yes.
You have to include. There's a difference. you can't leave that out of the quote. That's part of the quote.
Right.
Victor, Victor, I have a question for you, Victor. You might have answered this, but it might have been a long ass time ago. Do you think Sony is going to remake the second game of Medieval? Do you think they'll bring it back? You don't think they're going to?
Really? No, I don't. The whole thing is people were asking like for the first one half to death. They never asked for the second one. That's why the second one didn't get added.
Oh.
And the thing is, like, the second one wasn't even like well received anyway, so they're gonna just ignore that one.
Oh, I actually didn't, because I don't know that.
As much as I enjoyed the second one, I know they're not gonna do it, and the first one is better than the second one. I'm not gonna lie on that.
Medieval kind of just Medieval's that franchise that deserves a chance. I feel like definitely. Like they have more.
There's a few control flaws, but yeah, largely Sonic Heroes is a fun game. My opinion back then was just based off of the fucking anger. It was just rage. Like, I got off the game, was pissed, and just made that video because I'm like, why is no one talking about these flaws? That's how I used to think. But now I'm just like, oh, it's a whatever, you know. Oh
So
no!
I just want
I
like
died.
Shark Emoji said a bit before. Even Ratchet and playing games I played with Size Matters, All for One, Into the Nexus, and the 2016 game. D said, I remember Sly 2 back in 04. Sly knocks on the 3D glass. So are you in? Good times. The Sly 2 commercial. Also, Brad Pilgrim's here.
Oh my god, I
Yeah,
remember
Brad,
that.
what's up, man? Welcome to the stream.
New
Medieval game? I love a new medieval game.
I only played the Resurrection one. The PSP.
I
remake.
wonder. I mean, there has been rumors of them continuing, but no one knows if they'll ever touch that
If
IP
they do,
again.
I'd be one happy man.
They, like I said, Medieval. I feel like Medieval is a franchise that
The
deserves like more.
remaster was great. I just hated the frame rate. But they gave you a patch that allowed you to go from, like, you could choose 60 or 30, and that's rare for a lot of games.
Then the
So
game
they
sold
fixed
well.
the frame rate issue. Yeah, it's sold better than the original.
Oh shit, that's actually okay.
So yeah, there's definitely a reason for a new game to get created. I just don't think nobody really wants it though.
Did they market that game a lot though, or not?
Nope.
Like
They did.
that's weird.
Nope, they didn't.
Medieval has to be like the gaming franchise that made had three remakes of the first game, and both failed to spark interest in the community.
Yep.
I think what saves the game too, because it has that medieval Halloween vibe to it, and people like that. A lot of people like that stuff. So when they see a game like that releasing in the month of
You
October,
think it would spark a lot more interest, but the thing is, the original game came out with quite a few flaws that kept it from being perfect. When the game was remastered, they fixed all the flaws, but now people are saying that the flaws are still present, even though that's not true. They still don't like the design of it. Like, one of the funniest things that I hear is like, would you believe that when you lose all your lives, you go all the way to the start of the level? That's bullshit. And I'll be like, you're kidding me, right? When you play the original game, if you lost all your lives, you go to the start menu. Pick your poison.
yeah.
The original or the remake? At least the remake makes you start the level all over again and not the fucking whole game.
Yeah.
Medieval fans being faggots.
Pretty much.
There's no point in taking them seriously. I'm pretty sure the majority of people complaining about that are just 16-year-olds. That are just used to playing.
Or
I just feel-
employees.
I just feel like Medieval is like that. It's that franchise that deserves like more games or whatever. It deserves like, you know, more attention. It has attention, but I just feel like it deserves to be looked at more. I don't know.
I mean, Medieval had a sequel. We had a Medieval 2, believe it or not. People just don't talk about it.
Yeah,
They
I know.
didn't remaster it.
That's what I was
Thank
talking
you for
about.
releasing me.
I was saying that they won't remaster that one just because it was more flawed than the original game.
It was more what?
It
What?
was more flawed than the original game. Like, usually sequels are supposed to have improvements. That game didn't. Made everything worse. Okay, here's what it did. It basically made the level design way more confusing for people. Like, I don't know who designed the levels in that game, but they're frustrating as shit to navigate, and it's easy to get lost. That was my first issue with it. I'm like, every time I was playing it, I'm like, man, at least in the original one, you know what you're doing. In this one, it just feels like you don't ever know where you're going.
Thank you for releasing me.
I wouldn't know. But yeah. Also, Brad Pilgrim says, doing great, having an amazing time. Amazing time. Love seeing the purple dragon on here. Says Brad Pilgrim.
Glad to hear it, man.
those are kind of like the same kind of people, that talk about medieval. It's kind of similar, like how they talk about Thieves in Time for Sly, because what Sly Cooper Thieves in Time does, like gameplay wise, like Sly literally feels more smooth and crisp than how he played in the original games. He didn't play bad in the original game, the Sucker Punch games, but you could tell it just in Thieves in Time it just feels so smooth and stuff like that, and the mechanics just feel like it just feels better in some way. Like they took something that didn't need to be fixed better. Like that's what was so cool about it.
No one's denying that. I don't think people deny that the game looked, that the game controlled bad. I remember people just complaining that Sanzaro games just ruined the characters, like the narrative sucked. And to some extent, I agree. I think it's a fun concept. I just think that Sanzaro does not know how to make an interesting story. If it wasn't for the ancestors and the already established Sly Cooper ancestry that was made.
Yeah,
Not only that, but there's one extra person. Well, there's one extra studio that we failed to blame.
What is it?
I know.
Sucker
Punch. Yeah.
Yep, I know.
Sucker Punch worked very closely with him, and during
Yeah.
that entire time of creation, they never said no, don't do that. Do this instead. They never gave this studio, who has never worked on one of the games, the proper direction to take it. They were just like, okay, because they didn't care. They wanted to move on to what they were currently working on, and they wanted no distractions. But then this company says, we'll do it. And so then they're like, okay, well, we'll help you. But when it came down to the help, they barely helped. So, yeah, Sucker Punch has to primarily be blamed for this too, because you can't really just put it in the hands of these guys and expect them to do
because
everything
it's true, because in interviews of Thieves in Time, they were saying that they would send over scripts of Thieves in Time to Sucker Punch, and they will literally look at it.
That's the thing. It's like,
Yeah.
why we end up with what we ended up with? They must have really didn't care.
They were busy with Infamous Second Son.
It's possible.
There's that,
I mean,
yeah,
yeah.
there's that too, but that's still a bad thing. I mean, despite the game development, which is a good thing, it's just if they didn't want to really be involved with it, they should have just said something. They let this happen.
The Thieves in Time, like, listen, it's not the greatest Sly Cooper game, but obviously story-wise, but I just feel like it's exaggerated. Like, I feel like it's the reason why the reason why people don't like Thieves in Time is because it's not like the stories are not like the original, because it's not darker. It doesn't have that dark vibe to it like Sly 1 did and stuff like that, which is completely understandable. But because it's different, but it doesn't justify the fact that the storyline in Thieves in Time doesn't make sense completely. I think, if that makes sense, what I'm trying to say. Like, what I'm trying to say
makes a lot of sense. The issue isn't a matter of making sense, though. It's just the way that things were directed with that game. Like, all of a sudden, it's like a more realistic take, despite being cartoony, with the original games. And then you just get this game that just gets all magical all of a sudden. That's what threw people off. It's like, what the hell? Like, this franchise wasn't like that at the start. Why is it like that now? Traveling back in time and shit. Teaming up with ancestors. Like, that type of shit wouldn't happen in the original 3 games.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why people were looking at it like that. Like, yeah, it's cartoony, but it still had a realistic ground. Like, he couldn't go back and undo shit, but here's a game where he's doing that. It's like, what?
Well,
It
the
isn't
thing is,
bad,
it's like,
it's just...
oh, the Thieves in Time story was literally hinted in Sly 3 when Bentley at the end of the game says, I'm going to build a time machine to find out. So when Cesaro, when they saw that, they took that, even though it's not necessarily exactly a cliffhanger or a massive cliffhanger, they took that idea and then they just turned it into a whole story.
They turned it into a full story. But most people are like looking at that as it was a joke. You know,
Mm-hmm.
they didn't think he was actually serious and would do it, but then they did it, and Sucker Punch was like, "Yeah, do it." And so people are like, "What the fuck?" You know, that's kind of like the contribution of Sucker Punch aiding that. You know,
Mm-hmm.
they thought it was a cool idea. Sucker Punch thought it was a cool idea.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with thinking that it's a cool idea, but this just makes it inferior to the other three. Now, being inferior to the other three doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad game either. It just means it's not as good as the other three, because there's only 4 games. That doesn't make it bad, it just makes it the worst one.
Yeah, or, yeah,
and that's what I hate about fan bases, because they make it seem like, oh, because this game is inferior to the other 3, that means it's not good at all. It's like, no. That just means it's not as good as the other 3. It's still a good game.
Yeah, exactly. Because they take they take what they say, like, you know, and word it. They just twist what they're saying. It's
Jack
so
and Daxter: The Lost Frontier gets the same fucking shit. Like, you're gonna honestly sit there and tell me that the first Jack and Daxter game is better than The Lost Frontier? Are you high? I'm sorry. A lot of people will not agree with Jack 1 being good at anything, but especially when you hear people talk about how good Jack 2 is, they always have the excuse that Jack 1 wasn't as good as the other one.
I mean, Victor, Jack 1 was better than Lost Frontier.
I mean, it is. I agree with that. But for a community fucking standpoint, no. But then you still have those hardcore Naughty Dog fanboys that will say that it is.
Have you played Lost Frontier?
Yes.
I did.
Yeah,
I did.
I've actually played that game. Now, for me, it wasn't necessarily for me, because like Jack 2 and 3 and Jack X, they weren't for me either. I only liked the first Jack and Daxter game. But talking from a community standpoint, I still don't have any bias towards it. Like,
no one's saying Lost Frontier is good. In fact, everyone hates it, and it's for good reason. The game's poorly optimized, terrible narrative, looks like shit even on PS2. It's literally one of the worst games on the system, actually, not even joking. If you look at PSP games, like the worst list, Lost Frontier is gonna be there. Although, next to Secret Agent Clank, maybe.
ah, shit. Oof. The camera was about to fuck.
And what I don't understand too, like, and just like with the Jack situation, when it comes to like character development, like people will make the argument that people would make the argument saying that Sly in Thieves of Time is like a wise, he's making too many jokes and stuff like that. But the thing is though, he does that in all games. He does that in the Sucker Punch games. He always like says jokes when he's on a mission or he does something. Yeah, he's, you know, it's just, I don't know. I feel like that's like an excuse people are just being negative on for no reason, because he's like that in all 4 games. He's always been like that wise cracker, wise joking, you know, raccoon. It's just, I don't know. It's just the story, like, and I don't think people have anything wrong with the gameplay, honestly. It's just the story, honestly. The story is not, like, the worst thing ever. It's just, you know, it's not good as the others.
Still just going to my point, it always seems to be that way. If it's made by a completely different developer and it doesn't meet up to the same standards as the original 3, usually fans tend to say that. But the thing is, it's fine for fans to say that, but to imply that a game is just bad in general because it's not up to snuff in comparison to the other 3, yeah, I don't agree with that.
You know, I agree.
It has to have like some really bad flaws in order for that to work. Like, I can understand Lost Frontier on the freaking PSP. Like, that was ass. Like, its graphics aren't as good and all that extra jazz. Like, I get it. But that was another case where Naughty Dog worked very closely with that studio. And not only that, but that studio itself was Naughty Dog. So you can single-handedly say that Naughty Dog fucked up Jak and Dax in full credit. That's simply,
Man,
it's different from like everyone else. It's different from how Sanzaru did it. No, Naughty Dog 100% fucked up Jak. And there's kind of a reason why they wanted to end it quickly, because they were afraid that they were going to do that. And there were signs of it like happening with Jak X. Because when they created Jak X, they expected it to be like the same success as Crash Team Racing. Like just 3 games and then a racing game and end off the series for good, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, but with Jak X, no, it didn't happen the same way. Like, it didn't reach the same level of success. So they were just like, well, fuck it.
You know, and when it comes to these fucking critics too, it's like, I remember. Let me tell you a story. When Rehydrated was released, I remember watching reviews and stuff like that when shit was going on, and there was an issue. People, these critics were saying, we don't. This isn't, our thing. We don't like this SpongeBob game. We don't like how it plays and stuff like. We don't, like it and stuff like that. And that's fine, if you don't like it. But there's one thing they were missing in reviews. Is that, can you tell us if it's faithful to the original, though? Because if you're doing a review on, because there were people that were playing Rehydrated, but they never played the original. But these critics will never tell you if it's faithful to the original game. And even the original game, it was getting the similar reviews like Rehydrated almost. So it's like, can you tell us if it's faithful to the original then? And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Like those reviews, like Rehydrated reviews are so fucking confusing.
How we doing now with the live stream? See, because we played Spyro for a bit, I think it's time to do a rotation here and switch the game.
5 people.
5 people?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Yeah, it's titanious to switch.
To me it's 7.
Yeah, it says 6 for me. Alright.
No, now it's 8. Now it says 8.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna be switching the game right now, so yeah, don't go anywhere, people. We're gonna be switching to good.
He's gonna
make sure.
He's gonna play some ass for y'all.
Hell no!
Ass for.
I'm gonna play some of that pinball game, man. That epic pinball game I just got.
Venom Pinball.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually play the Venom one because I haven't played that one yet.
I
know it's in the game, so.
I played that years ago. That was fun.
I can't wait. It's gonna be so much fun. Freaking Venom. The Venom pinball game, and Roger Craig Smith as Spider-Man. Like, man, that shit is amazing. I never thought I'd hear Roger Craig Smith being Spider-Man. Like, that's so weird. Alright.
Yeah, we never thought Chris Pratt would do Mario. Exactly.
Now that's a completely different...
It's not the right choice for Spider-Man. In my opinion, the weirdest Spider-Man was Neil Patrick Harris in the Shattered Dimensions video game. Neil Patrick Harris voiced Spider-Man, like the classic Spider-Man. On the Shattered Dimensions, if I'm not mistaken. Not sure if it's Shattered Dimensions or Edge of Time. Which one is the one that has the 4 Spider-Man? Shattered Dimensions, right?
Yeah, I think it is.
It's because Neil Patrick Harris voiced the classic one, and there was someone who voiced Spider-Man Ultimate that also worked with the cartoons, if I'm not mistaken. Then there was Spider-Man Noir,
okay, there we go.
Which I don't remember who voiced them. And then there was
oh shit! I think I got a controller glitch. Let me end the game right quick and restart it.
Use the keyboard, you fake.
God, I hate it. This happens. No.
Use the controller, you fake.
Never. Never.
But Victor, like, Victor, like, who
pinball
would have
game.
thought? Who would have thought though, Victor? Chris Pratt was gonna do Mario, man.
I'll tell you who thought. My balls.
The one role that
Okay,
throws
why
me off
is
is
the controller still messing up? Okay, yeah, let me exit the game. I think I know why. I got an error message on the PS4 controller for a second, so I need to plug it back in and go back to the DS4.
The
Right
one
click,
role
run
that
as
threw me off.
administrator.
The one role that threw me off was fucking Jack Black as Bowser.
I still can't wait to hear that. Like,
And then
I
you
mean,
have
come on, man, that's gonna be great.
Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong.
Can't wait for the laugh.
I can't wait for this movie, man.
My collection.
Oh, man. I'm gonna see that shit, Dave.
Why am I still having that weird glitch with the controller? Okay, man. Seriously? I think I know how to fix this. Give me a second. Every time I move the stick around, it freaking does that weird movement. And that's not supposed to happen. If I'm using DS4, it's not supposed to freaking do that. It's acting the same way that RE6 does.
Hey, imagine getting arrested for not having the TV downstairs. Remember that episode, Victor?
My collection.
Yeah, I do. Will.
Oh, man. Hand
Did it
drum.
fix? No, it didn't. I should probably add this game to my freaking Steam directory. That'll probably fix this issue for good. Let me try this one last time. If not, then I'm gonna just add it to my Steam directory. Sorry for the technical difficulties, everyone.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Next year, it's a Mario movie and Sonic movie in the same year. Wow. I did not think of that. I realize it.
Okay, I'm pressing circle.
Come on, I want to skip this. Come on.
I'm sick of this. Yeah, I'm adding it to my Steam directory. Fuck this. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? This is probably gonna take a minute, y'all. Okay, Steam. I just hope this works, because with Revelations it didn't work. And Revelations was taking me to the store. I'll wait for Steam to work first. Okay, logging into the account. Imagine getting blocked for making fun of yourself in third person. What?
Who said that?
D said that. But how does that work is my question.
Of course he said that.
Also,
Wait. Huh?
Gecko never came back, or Killsman, or whatever the other guy's name was. Kiefer.
Now I got a question for you, D. Imagine. Would you imagine?
Please
D,
don't detect it. Please don't detect it. Please don't detect it.
Victor not liking Jill. Can you imagine that?
That doesn't exist.
Exactly. That's why I
Victor
said-
not liking Jill, that will never exist. Okay, I think it's working properly now. Yeah, it seems to be working well now. I don't have to deal with that stupid controller issue again. Alright, so we were talking about the Marvel one, right? Which one is it? The Venom one. Where is it? There it is.
Carnage is in it too.
Venom.
And yeah, Carnage is like stuck in the bottom thing. It's great. Yo, Icy, welcome to the stream. How's it going, man? I love the acting in this. And here goes Roger Craig Smith as freaking Spider-Man.
You bored of trying to kill me yet, Eddie? All you ever do is
Sonic is Spider-Man.
all I hear is Sonic. Sonic Omens? Nah. I mean, I heard that game is like terribly off the mark. But then again, it is a fan game, so.
What's Sonic Omens?
Sonic Omens is a fan game.
This
Like
is so 90s cartoons like. Oh my god. Of Spider-Man.
I like how the Spider-Man image on the middle of the screen has him like flexing his ass. Same for Venom. You're like a tiny tushy.
Venom. Don't hear Venom. Gonna go in Venom. Gonna stay with Venom.
I love how it just goes through his suit.
Venom. Knock knock like a
Yeah.
No!
bro. Spider sense didn't tell me.
Shut up, Roger.
What about Sonic?
What about Crash Bandicoot?
Your blue blur nonsense. Wait, what the hell happened there?
What? Resident Evil 0 is better than Resident Evil 3?
Wait, what if Jack Black was the voice of Spider-Man?
I mean, it wouldn't be the worst casting call. I mean,
No, it wouldn't.
They picked, what's his name? The guy who did Ghost Rider. Like, Nicolas Cage. They picked Nicolas Cage for Spider-Man Noir in the Spider-Verse movie.
Yo, there's so many fucking memes online of saying, oh, breaking news, Chris Pratt is not the voice of this and this. It's so funny.
I saw one that's like Chris Pratt will be the voice of Chris Pratt.
I saw that too.
I'm like, what? Oh wait, stop! What the hell just happened? Wow, no, I'm doing that again. Fuck this shit.
And that's all because he literally got the role of getting to be the voice of Garfield. It's like,
Man,
what?
that was immediately at the start. Come on.
So this guy is voicing Mario and
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of don't like the Venom pinball game. The reason is because, yeah, look at how suit basically blocks your progression. I can't stand that. It makes basically only the bottom row of the pinball game accessible. And the other two ways to basically shoot it forward is difficult.
You never play this. Give it a chance.
See, the ball just went in a hole and it just basically tried to hit it. What a great start.
You find bad the games you can't play. It's amazing.
It's a fucking pinball game. Anyone can play it.
You can play it. You bitch
You
about
just think about too much of Jill. That's what it is.
You just say the game is garbage because you can't beat it.
I just said I don't like this fucking map. I didn't say it was a bad game.
Or in this case, the map.
Ah, shit. And this is a terrible map. Imagine if I just make a circle and just have that be the only part where the game is accessible in the pinball. No, the whole course should be that.
Maybe you would do better, Victor.
Maybe I should change the camera angle to really show you what we're looking at here.
You would do better if you stop thinking about Jill, though.
I wish there was a Jill pinball game.
Oh my god.
Get to work, Zan. Make a Resident Evil pinball.
kind of makes me wonder about the Pachinko Silent Hill 2 video game that Konami did. I never saw gameplay of it. Silent Hill.
Man, I just want the ball to shoot up there, but it barely ever goes up there. Wow. Bruh. Really?
You have leveled up and upgraded. Single player results. Single player and hot seat.
Huh? Wait, give me a minute.
My collection.
That's weird.
Main menu.
Hey, no, I don't want to cancel, but why does my controller say that?
Audio options. Video
Controls.
There we go.
How to basically make it there.
Main menu.
Wait, it's
Audio options.
I want the
And
buttons
controls.
to be. How do you change that?
Interface.
Interface. Control.
Controls.
Wait,
Menu.
Wait. Is it real? Hold on.
it still isn't.
Controls.
Okay, what the hell? That bugs me. I'm sorry. I want to see buttons for the controller. I don't want to see buttons for like the freaking PC.
Main menu.
The problem still exists. I'll try to ignore it for now though.
Son of
Play some
Zeus.
Son of Zeus.
Single player.
You silly fat. This game.
I am Hercules! You are skilled indeed, stranger!
You're watching the
After
the sly
Master
cutscenes.
one of my brightest ideas.
You can hear it. Okay, I got it.
You find
So is this like Conan the Barbarian? Is this Conan the Barbarian?
No, it's Hercules.
I think I hear wings.
Oh, it's Crash 4. Got it. By the way, Victor, have you ever heard of a YouTuber called Crash Legend? He
No.
used to be like this very cool content creator. He did parodies just like himself. He did parodies about Crash Bandicoot.
No, I don't know who that is.
Beware of the reptiles
Right.
around here,
Oh, shit.
Hercules.
I eat Hydra heads for breakfast, witch!
Fuck!
More preferably, I want you as a statue.
I fear no reptiles.
And how about this little snake? Oh, you think my Hydra will be a quick meal for you then?
By the way, Victor, I won't be able to play some Army Revolutions today.
Yeah, you told me earlier you wouldn't.
I will make
It was too late.
You are skilled indeed,
Yeah.
stranger.
Nothing's too
You
late.
don't mean to mess with the
Yes,
clouds
I
that
should be
came to
earlier.
you. What? Sneaky little... Help me escape, stranger! Shoot the snake!
Hey, I don't know if nobody knows I was a slave.
Wait, you were...
Yeah, I was a slave.
We have to make it in
I
time.
actually have Sly 2 on the PS2 emulator. I need to keep on playing it. I need to live stream it even.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite one.
Multipliers.
Well, the PS2.
Oh shit!
I also have
All out.
the trilogy, the PS on the original PS2.
I will make you suffer.
I have a few more things to
To me,
learn about legless
my
beasts.
favorite ones are Sly 2,
There, use
Sly
that
1,
column, stranger. Olympus
and then there's
multi-ball.
Sly 4 and then Sly
Oh shit! There's multi-balls. Oh wait, that the ball already left.
That's not to say that Sly 3 is a bad game. It's just the one that I find
Gift
myself
from the gods,
remembering
stranger.
the least.
Wow.
When it came to
Hurry up, stranger.
yeah, I know what you're saying. When it came to the missions and how they were structured, I feel like that was kind of inspiration from Sly 3 Cesaro took.
Only they did better.
What
Again,
on earth is this
Cesaro's
ugly creature?
Achilles' heel in their game was the story and how bastardizing they were. bastardizing.
I guess Hercules
One
doesn't
second.
know what
Hurry up,
what
stranger.
what a snake
Planet
is.
sculptor in all this.
And how bastardizing they wrote off the characters. They had like a cool premise, but they just could not
Why is
write
this volcano
cool
moving?
story around it. They didn't know what made Sly good in the first place. That's the thing.
No, I didn't mind. Well, I didn't know. I didn't mind the story. It's just something different that the original never, did and stuff like that. Like time travel, like we already talked about, like
You will
time
never
traveling,
enter
like
the
that,
pantheon
like
of
something like
gods.
that has never been done in a Sly game. So it's kind of really different to the Sly Cooper franchise.
Single player results.
But to me,
It's a new
See
idea.
this
It was
works.
just a new. It became a new idea that Sly Cooper franchise never took, and that's what made people not get used to a lot.
No, I agree. I didn't like the story myself either, but I also cannot, the story is the weakest aspect. Gameplay-wise, it was fun.
Yeah, I agree. Exactly.
I even like that they ported it into PS Vita. That was a cool thing on their hand.
Interface.
Not
Controls.
only did they port the original trilogy, they also ported the Sly 4, which is, a good thing. The PS Vita might be abandoned, but it's the best console to jailbreak, and it's an emulator paradise. Having it all in one package makes it all worth it to own a PS Vita.
Main menu.
I never owned one myself, but that's because I don't necessarily
My collection.
game on the go. That's just me.
I totally agree. Yeah, I
So,
remember.
did you eat chicken? You eat chicken without me. Why can't we share chicken together? What?
Huh? Chicken?
No, that's what they said.
The end Carl was having a conversation.
No!
Gesundheit.
You didn't have to tell me who it was. I fucking knew who said that.
See, now this is a pinball game. And I immediately got a gutter ball, though. That wasn't even fair. The ball just immediately had shot out.
Oh my god.
Wait, is that a glitch? Why is the music playing? Oh. That's the first time that happened. Take it away!
No. I will not.
Yeah. There we go. Can't wait for
The only
Twin
thing
Sanity.
about these pinball games is that the pins are like way further apart in comparison to the Zen ones. The midway ones are further apart. Was that Venom? Okay.
Yeah, Venom.
Oh shit!
I'm gonna see if I can download Sly for the PS3 emulator. I own the game, so it's fine. I forgot to turn on the VPN.
Oh shit.
Are you enjoying your pinball game?
Yeah.
Are you really? Are you never? That's gay.
Man, I hate how fucking far apart those pins are, though, man. Sometimes the ball just goes directly in between them, and you can't hit them based off the position the ball goes through. It's so not fair. I'm gonna try this board again. Love the board, but hate how far away the pins are.
Single player results.
Slide forward. It's time for you to switch up some, what? Some Resident Evil 1.
Oh shit.
Hey, get your paws off me!
Fuck. Fuck. Yeah, baby. Talk. Stop till you drop.
And then they sent off that
Single player results.
stream started in 99 minutes ago.
My collection.
How much is 66? How much
Single player and hot seat.
is 66?
Single player and hot seat.
You're 12 years old? Oh, kid, you've come to the wrong fucking place.
We got an infant in the chat. You gotta watch your language.
Hell the fuck no. I will curse all the living goddamn hell I will.
Faggot, you will watch your
Hey
language.
kid, ever seen Drawn Together?
Yeah, Joe took tips.
Messing with my maggots, I'm messing with my maggots. I thought these people only picked up banjos, not fights. Da 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 da. Fucking Ling Ling.
I love how her ass is between the pins. And look, like G on the gas thing is not even lit, so I'm just seeing ass. Smooth. See, this one's way more enjoyable than the Spider-Man one. The stage is way bigger. Ah, fuck! Oh, the ball was saved. Get your ass out there. Yes. Is it over? Already? No!
Excellent. You have single player results.
I want to try it again. There we go. Dookie.
Dookie French.
Because immediately at the start, it's like the ball already guttered. It knew it was bullshit, so it went ball saved.
Balls are shaved.
I hate it when that happens. When the pins spike the ball down. Isn't your job to freaking spike it up? Damn physics.
Shush.
Oh, see, there it goes again. Yo, what's up, cloak figure?
Engine ignited.
Not much, man. That was a pretty fun pinball game.
Single player and hot.
I want to try something. Give me a second. Because it's still kind of doing that same thing. So I wonder if I activate this here while it's plugged up to that, will the changes fix it? I don't want the keyboard inputs to show off. Will that fix it? Unfortunately, no.
I like
This game is saying, nope, PC only, fuck you.
I like the Jim Carrey gif that is in our top right corner.
Oh.
Reaching for his pants.
Now let's play some Family Guy.
Also, Club Figure saying, how you been? What's up?
Yeah, I just answered his question. I've been fine, man. I love how Peter just falls down the stairs at the start, but gets up like it's nothing. That's hilarious.
Joe, I got a deck of cards you can put in your wheels to look cool.
Well, then this has been an absolute misfire.
Party's the bird.
Oh,
Oh,
wow,
this
that's
is
fast.
fun, huh?
Oh, ball was saved.
Wow.
Violence in movies and sex on TV.
Where are those good old-fashioned girls?
Used to rely. Luckily, there's a family guy.
Lucky there's a man who positive
Ah, sweet.
all the things that make us laugh and cry.
Good so far.
He's a family guy.
Good evening, I'm Tom Tucker. Coming up, important traffic news that can't help you because you're someplace where a TV is.
Good so far.
Excellent.
Your progress has been... Well, who are we kidding? You haven't made any progress.
Damn, that's fucked up. Your progress has been, well, let's stop kidding yourself. You haven't made any progress. Oh!
That was really close.
Now, Family Guy is surprisingly still going on. It's just the network that it was usually on isn't gonna be a thing anymore. Like, it's just gonna be primarily Fox and something else instead of Adult Swim. Shit, Gutterball.
Blast! Yeah.
I mean, now it's Disney property somewhat, isn't it?
Hey, Joe.
Yeah, but
Hey, Joe,
Disney
I'm over
owns
here. Well,
Fox.
then this has
So-
been an absolute misfire.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shut up, Meg.
But there's those cats who make you scared. Scat.
Honey, give me any laundry you have. I'm doing a diapers and Meg load. Hey, look, I got a letter from Dad.
Dear Meg, for the first 4 years of your life, I thought you
I
were...
like how Meg is the point counter.
Oh.
Just for the heck of it, let's try again.
This whole day has been one big laugh riot.
You have...
That was fun, though. The Family Guy board is pretty fun. I liked it.
Upgrades. Single player results. Single player and my collection.
Jurassic Park Pinball.
It's Jurassic Park time, boy. Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park.
Land the ball in the nest.
Already.
Don't move.
They're extreme intelligence, even problem-solving intelligence.
Land the ball in the nest.
I would if all the Zen pinball games weren't built similarly.
No drivers, so they're electric. Totally non-polluting. Top of the line.
No, I'm restarting this. This is freaking bullshit.
Drivers, so they're electric, totally non-polluting, top of the line.
Get back!
So extreme intelligence, even problem-solving intelligence.
What do they got in there, King Kong?
The pachinko Silent Hill 2 video game is such a bastardization of the actual thing. But then again, it is pachinko, so...
I wish they had pinball games though.
Land the ball in the net.
Yeah.
I would like to make a game like Silent Hill. Maybe I just might do it. Maybe. I'll install Unity and get back to it.
I remember.
Maybe. I would like to make like... The thing is, I just suck at molding characters. I mean, we're just talking and making video games, you know, not an easy task, but...
activated.
This thing kinda makes me want to create video games again. The last time I created a video game was for my last school project. High school.
Land the ball in the nest.
Okay.
Now my phone is kind of charging, so I'm not gonna be able to read the chat for a while.
Carl said by a friend of mine.
Lives are in your hands and you have butterfingers?
Who said that?
Carlos Chatter.
Oh, okay.
Take care, Carlos.
See ya, man.
Sleep.
Thanks for watching.
Dinosaurs left their blueprints behind for us to find. We just had to know where to look.
Damn, I imagine you're ready to mess with raptor friends.
We can make it if we run.
No, we can't.
No, astonishing
I
jump.
want everybody in the emergency bunker. That's when the attack
Huh?
not from the front.
The dinosaur just grabbed the ball and threw it away. Like, what? That was cute.
Ball out.
Mr. Hammond, after careful consideration, I've decided not to endorse your park.
Dinosaur hate.
Single player results. Single player and my collection.
Mars attack from Midway. The aliens are really cool on it.
Nothing can defeat us.
Mamma mia! The Martians are straightening the Tower of Pisa!
Not gonna lie, it's kind of difficult to see the pins because they're red and black. And a color scheme that's red and black. Huh?
Cloak for your son, Victor. Can you believe Activision got away with murder? That's fucked up.
Huh?
Huh?
What do you mean?
Also, the cloak figure said that Activision got away with murder.
Activision dirty, but I didn't hear anything about them getting away with murder. Oh, you mean like that person who committed suicide?
That's from like 2 months ago. I mean, they did not get away with it. The lawsuit's still going on, right?
Yeah, it's still going on.
Yeah, it's going on.
Ah, fuck.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Well, what I meant is the Activision lawsuit and sexual harassment.
Oh.
They didn't get away with it. It's still.
No, they're still going through the lawsuit. They didn't get away with it.
Not yet, anyways.
Get every available man.
I remember when Activision used to make good games.
Yeah. And then they got so greedy.
I mean, it is a company and money and everything,
Yeah.
but we're happy to Activision.
You know what's interesting? You press circle, you just get the regular pinball game without the 3D effects. Just in case you're one of those bland dudes that don't like, 3D effects and just want to have the pinball simulation.
Single player results.
They've got you covered.
I just play Space Jam 3D. Spaceball. I just play Spaceball Pinball. The OG pinball. I think I'm gonna save like an April 1st live stream. I'm just gonna live stream pinball.
I think I will do the same as well one day.
I'll just put on some lo-fi music while playing pinball for hours and hours on end. Well, not hours on end, it's super my patience, so to the point where I say I had enough.
I love pinball games. I have so many on my computer. It's ridiculous. Like on the TurboGrafx 16 or the PC Engine, known to people from Europe.
Single player results. Single player
Like Devil's Crush and all the rest of those pinball games. I'd go after the Star Wars ones, but I'm pretty sure they got some Content ID claim music. Let's just do Doom instead. They have a Fallout one as well. I would never play the Star Wars one because the moment that Star Wars music starts playing, it's a problem.
I believe
you get claimed.
Especially now, in what will be your final moments in this world. All the rumors, the human sacrifices, the hell portal, the demons. It's all true.
I'm surprised how Pinball got the rights to a lot of these.
Yeah, this game has a lot of rights. Bethesda, Family Guy, stuff like from Fox, things from Universal. It's crazy, and it has a whole library of games from Midway.
Midway went out of business. Didn't Midway went out of business?
Yeah, but they're NetherRealm, so they can still give permission. That's how it went. NetherRealm gave them permission to those pinball games. Okay, this part is like really hard. You gotta control the balls.
Control the ball or the rocks?
Yeah, the rocks to hit the balls. I'm sorry. My brain can't talk and focus on it at the same time.
It's fine. We get it. You're gay. We get it.
Fuck you.
You wish. Homer.
Oh.
There's the one who said that. Oh fuck! I got a fucking ball out.
No, you already saw a wreck, but you got yourself one ball out. I haven't played Doom 2016 in a while.
Me neither.
So,
I actually got the game too.
I bought it on PS4. I loved it a lot back then. I still do. Woo. Actually, I should try Doom Eternal since I still have Xbox Game Pass, but I don't know what's keeping me.
Come on. Game over already. I'm doing it again. Oh, wait, actually there's one more ball. Never mind.
Oh, make your mind.
I forgot that one of the balls were saved.
Your affinity for guns is apparent.
Tink wang.
Low health. Data log collected. Demonic presence eliminated. Lockdown disengaged.
I love how this pinball game actually has the music to Doom 2016.
I wonder why Sly 4 never made it to PS4. I mean, the 2013. The game was made in 2013. You'd figure that the game would be, you know, made for had a PS4 version as well.
I don't know.
Meanwhile, the only way you can play it is by the PlayStation Now subscription.
Yeah. I wanted to play it so bad.
Demonic presence eliminated. Lockdown disengaged.
Oh shit.
You could not have saved them anyway.
You have leveled up. Single player results. My collection. Single player and hot.
Let's play some Mars pinball.
Talking Dead, Telltale.
I remember when I first played this one, it scared me because of the face on the Mars carving.
Why did it scare you? It's not really
Because
that scary.
I was like sleepy when I was playing it, and I just saw a face carved into Mars. I was not expecting it.
Pussy.
I was like having a nightmare.
Oh, big pussy.
The fact Mick Gordon, the composer, used a chainsaw for the songs was insane, says D. Also, the cloak figure says, I don't know if Sly will probably never, I don't know if Sly Cooper will probably never return.
Maybe.
I mean, everyone's hating that his possible return because of the hints on the new PlayStation trailers. We're looking at a Crash Bandicoot situation here. I just hope that if they do, they don't remake the old classic games. Those games hold their own just right. Not to mention that Sly does not need remakes. The remasters already exist. Just make those ports for PS4 or PS5 and call it a day.
Awesome. Fantastic.
And make a Sly 4 port for PS5 and PS4 while you're at it.
Yes. I want to try it so bad.
I used to want it for the PS3, but I borrowed it to a friend, and though I still talk to that person, I don't have a PS3 controller with me, so I...
For me, I just want a dating simulator with Jill. I'm just.
Oh my god.
You're such a simp.
You're
Look, man, you know you want it.
Jill,
You're the one
you all
fuck?
want it, just like I do.
Fuck, get up.
you will get it. You will get it
You
bent in.
sick bastard.
I'm willing to bet that if I look at your internet history, it's just Jill porn that you look up on the
And yeah, you got her naked too one time. You're like, oh my god!
Yeah, that was by accident, surprisingly.
Right.
And she had a penis even, so we know what kind of shit
She didn't have a penis. What the?
She didn't have a penis. I didn't saw that.
She had like a pair of balls.
She
and
had
a
a
small
hair
testicle.
down there, dude.
That's what Yash sees in his gay mind.
Victor and his foot fetishes.
Gosh, why you're gay?
For a day. Yay.
No, please don't ball out! No! Ah!
That's what Victor says in his imagination when he pictures Jill fucking him with the dick.
Yeah, in it.
No, you mean when I'm fucking Jill with my futa dick?
No, don't pull out.
No, the other way around.
No, don't pull
shit.
out.
I died. Well, you can't even die in pinball, so what am I talking about?
You just get the ball again and again and again.
Ass for.
Ass stick.
Alright. Victor, I never see you two as being on the high censorship. We'll censor you for saying fuck or shit. They will delete your comment even though it's negative. Whenever it's an opinion, whatever its opinion, this is stupid.
My neck is cold. Like that has nothing to do with
Oh
anything.
my god.
But it is.
Now I'm just reading what
how'd that ball out like that? That was BS.
TS.
Seriously, the ball spiked downwards when I was trying to hit it.
Single player results. Single player. My collection.
See, what other pinball game should I do now? Wild West Rampage is a good one. It's the one that looks like Borderlands. Let's do it.
West Rampage.
Hey Victor.
That's the girl with the big butt.
I have a question. I have a question for you. You draw, alright? You draw. But can you color?
Can I color? Yeah.
Howdy, sweetie. I'm Sheriff Evans. Welcome to Rockton Point.
Okay.
The name
Can you draw my avatar, Lulu?
I don't draw much anymore, but like I know how to. Drawing isn't exactly something I enjoy. Fuck, I died. Why do I keep saying that?
I just
Why
want
you
you
keep saying that? You don't die.
I just want you to draw me more. We'll talk better tomorrow. It's nothing pornographic, obviously. but it's something that I'll explain in better detail tomorrow.
I hate it when that happens. It's out of your power. You can't stop that from happening. It just goes in the hole and that's it. You can't tilt it like you can in freaking Sonic Adventure or nothing.
By the way, I'm gonna head off for tonight, alright? I'm gonna have to wake up tomorrow.
Alright.
Alright, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye Sandra, bye Victor, bye people in the chat.
Yoshi gay boy. I'm just kidding.
Shut up. Bye.
I am a lesbian, so blah.
Good night, you too.
Alright, good night. Oh!
You ain't heard the last out of me.
This ain't the town you're looking for. fast approaching. Light the fuses, man, and blow it to smithereens.
Quick! Gotta blow all the barrels before the stagecoach arrives.
Yeah, there we go again.
Second chance.
Oh, they're gonna fight again. Please save her ass. She has a good ass.
I like how it smashes through the window like that.
Tick Wayne.
Okay, how many times can this same window smash?
A lot of times.
Beginning to learn that. There we go again with the spike down.
Wow.
You have level.
Spike your booty, spike your
check this
booty,
out
spike
right
your booty, booty, booty.
Okay, yeah, I think that might be enough, pinball. How long have we been live for? Let me see. Okay, it has officially been
An hour.
2 hours. Yeah, 2 hours.
Almost 2 hours.
So yeah, I think that'll be a good, like,
Single player
time to
results.
freaking end this.
Single player.
So let me go ahead and exit this
Main
game.
menu.
But yeah, everyone, I want to thank you all for having stopped by to see Spyro and Pinball EX3. I will be trying to live stream again very soon. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and we will see you guys in the next live stream.
Bye.
Talk to you guys next time. Thanks. Peace.